I'm here. I do it through my phone because I just had trouble with the setting it up on the laptop. So it's a total sort of shit. We're live. I'm here. I'm talking to myself right now. I haven't got nobody with me. So we'll see how it goes. How's everyone doing? All right. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. It's all gone mental. It's all gone mental. I couldn't help myself, folks. I was trying to on me through my laptop, and I've had trouble. Ah, I'm back again. Oh God, it's all going mental, folks. All going mental. I've just had trouble setting it up through the laptop. As I'm talking to you, I'm trying to multitask because that's how I am. I am that type of person. So I'm kind of a bit of both, really. I'm kind of trying to chat to you, folks. If there is anybody that will want to chat to me, I don't know. Let's have a go. Let's have a go, eh, shall we? I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it for the laptop as well, but I'm on the phone. I'm here! I'm doing it on the laptop now. I'm in. Cheers for a lot more pipes there. Hello, mate. How you doing? All right. I'm really, just bear with me. I'm trying to do it from a phone. I'm trying to do so many things. But I'm here. I'm on. I believe I'm on now. So, how's everyone doing? Really, I'm no good with Andy. Chris, you'd think so, mate. Right now, I'm really trying to sort it out. I'm trying to sort it out for the through me. What's going on? Oh, how's it going? Alright, easy as a particle. I'm here. Well, I appear to be here anyway. I'm here. Well, I appear to be here anyway. I'm trying to set it up through me. Alright, so how's it going? It looks like I'm on my phone as well. I've got my phone set up. If I do it like that. Oh, for crying out loud. How's it going, folks? I'm trying to do it through my laptop and it doesn't seem to work, so I've got to do it through the so I'm kind of doing it through the phone. So obviously please bear with me now. Now I'm going to put my phone in a vice. Hey, oh, don't help that I've been having a few beers as well. But we're definitely on. I'm here. I'm here in sort of sitting on my Steuben rucksack out in the shed. So are people hearing me loud and clear right now? Am I coming clear? Am I coming through clear to you people? Uh, uh, okay, right, let's have a look then. Move your ring down a bit, mate. Move my ring. All right, does your Wi-Fi go out to the shed? It does, mate. Yeah, I think it does. I'm doing sweet now. So, how's it going then? Is that it? Am I on? Am I doing all right? So is people getting me? Are you getting me? You're leaving me messages or people leaving comments? Oi, oi, can hear you loud and clear, just a bit pixelated. All right, mate. Well, as I say, I'm on my phone. It might be because I'm obviously out in the shed. The Wi-Fi might be picking it up. I've had issues with the laptop as well. Got you on my 60-inch. Oh, you're lovely, Chris. I love you. I really do love you. So, how's everyone been doing today? Shall we talk about COVID very quickly? It appears that hear you loud and clear, just a bit pixelated. Message received and understood. All right, and Stealth out, Steve, Andy, Steve. Hope you're all right, mate. It's just one of them things. I'm gonna have to go back and have a look at my Chris. One of your messages was held. The one where you said you're watching me on your 60-inch. That message is going to be deleted by YouTube because you've overstepped the community guidelines. Obviously, talking about your 60-incher. So, is there anyone else enjoying a sherbet out in the shed with me tonight? Enjoying a nice Guinness in my old tankard, made by me. So, is this it then? 8 people? Are the 8 people conversing? Or is there just a couple? I know that, Chris, but they don't know that. Yeah, mate, I'm drinking Brewdog. Oh, nice one, Barn. What are you drinking, mate? What Brewdog you on? Oh, so I think most of the UK's gone into tier 4 today, from what I understand. Oh, Tiny, you're on the coffee. Ugh. Oh, blimey. And he's he's not till Saturday night. Oh, Chris is on the whiskey. I hope you ain't drank too much of it, mate, because I don't want you being out how you turned out the other weekend. It's Hoppy Xmas, nice little 6% ale, or Barney. You like your strong ones, mate, even though you don't drink a lot. You'd like drinking the old strong ones. Simon Ridley's on Desperados. I like a bit of Desperado. Quick Dead. Hello, happy birthday, Des. It's Luke, your nephew. Hello, Luke. How are you? All right, how's it going? How's Dad? How's Mum? I think we're going to have a virtual party tomorrow, aren't we? Over the because we can't meet up. So we'll probably do it over WhatsApp or one of them sort of Zoom or something. We'll have a beer on Zoom or something. Say hello to your Mum and Dad for me, and Holly as well. Good, can't wait. It'll be fun. Yeah, it will, won't it? It's just unfortunate we all can't meet in person, isn't it? We're really looking forward to that. But obviously, COVID put a kibosh on that. So today I've been out in the shed, Towson, because it's a Towson the shed. I've been doing stuff out in the shed. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing today. I have been making, well, not making as such. I've got a load of old wax, and I've been making up some candles. Whee! So they're like a candle that you obviously, you put a little lid on it, and then it can go in your pocket or whatever. So I've been making myself some of these. Ashwood Bushcraft, happy Christmas, Des. I'm on the breeding punk. Can't wait to get out again. Oh, mate, yeah, me too. It's crazy, isn't it? It really is crazy. But, thank you. I'm kind of, if my eyes are flitting off, it's because I'm looking at the chat that's coming up on the laptop that's just over there, and then obviously I'll comment through my mobile. So yeah, so happy Christmas to everyone. As I say, today I've been making up some. Surely it's time for Mr. Scissors' opinion. Simon, you've got to think about Mr. Scissors, haven't you? You see, the thing is, right, because I'm now trying to be good, I've got to sort of stick with the YouTube guidelines, and I've got to be a nice person. And I'm a nice person. I'm always a nice person, unless you get on the wrong side of me. But you've got to be very careful with YouTube these days. And one thing I don't want to do is upset people, because you know what Mr. Scissors is like. He's got a very potty mouth, so unfortunately he can't come on anymore. So I might bring him on every now and again. Tier 4 sucks, mate, can barely fart without breaching the rules. I'm going out tomorrow, but I'm literally just going over to my little woodland, and I'm going over to my own little woodland, but I won't, it's one of them. I'm not going to bump into anyone. I'm not rubbing shoulders with people in the in a park or anything like that. So I'm going out tomorrow to do a little bit of videoing and go out for a bit of breakfast and that sort of stuff. So I'll be making some candles. As I say, these ones are just in a tin. Now my daughter gave me one. She gave me some. That sounded wrong, didn't it? My daughter gave me some wax, and what I did with this one, this was called Viking. Yeah, so it's like a lilac-y purple colour. It's got loads of little sparkly bits in it, and if you smell it, it smells lovely, doesn't it? It's an actual aromatic candle. But what I am going to do, I think it's turning out all right. So what I might do is I might get some citronella, and I was thinking about making up these candles, putting them in these tins, and then selling them on my Etsy store. Don't know if that's a good idea. I think it probably might be, because I'm sure people will want these, because they're obviously very handy to have in your firelighting kit or just in your camp kit if you just want to, a candle and a bit of light, and then obviously you can refill them yourselves. So yeah, so I'm thinking about selling these on my Etsy store as well. So a few little things there for me to a little bit of progress to be getting on with. Yeah, it's this old COVID stuff is really kind of this lockdown business is kind of kiboshed it for everyone, especially with all us people that are on here, because I'm sure that probably 99 to 100% of the people that come on here are all people that enjoy the outdoors, enjoy bushcraft and all the other sort of stuff, walking and hiking and whatever it is that you're into. All obviously entails some kind of sort of like to do with the outdoors. But I honestly don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you want to go out into the woods or go out somewhere where you're kind of remote from anyone, I don't really understand what the problem is there. I mean, I've just literally finished work yesterday, and I've been going to work, working with 500-600 different people, like over the course. I'm working in a factory with obviously loads and loads of different people, and yet I can't go and see my dad round the corner, or I can, but I've got to go and see him in his garden around the corner. Yet I can't go out camping out in a woodland with some friends, even if we were to wear a face mask and to social distance. I kind of don't get that one. I really don't. I'm not protesting in London. I'm not rubbing my shoulders with anyone in Richmond Park or anything like that. I literally would be just going into a woodland and chilling out. That side of it I can't get my head round. Anyway, time for a mouthful of beer. So that's about all I've been doing today. Oh yes, and the one other thing I've done, which is inside I'm disabled and I live through the YouTubers that do bushcraft and camping. Oh wow. One other thing that I made today, and it's in my Steuben, is I made just a little leather container. As most of you know, you follow my YouTube channel, you look at all the, you watch some of my videos. I like doing a few little loadouts every now and again, and I do like a bit lightweight with my gear. And what I recently purchased was one of these Life Venture plates, like a titanium plate. Anyway, when I was actually having a look on Amazon, and I was looking at the reviews, it appears that this is the same one that MCQ Bushcraft use, I believe, because a lot of people in the reviews obviously bringing up his name. So I've never really watched many of these videos, but anyway, I've got one of these, and my plan is to obviously use it as a frying pan. I'm not going to use it probably with a piece of wood, because I've got one of these, and then what I'll do is I'll obviously just attach it onto there like that and use it like a frying pan. So it's new. I'm going to be taking it out tomorrow, and obviously sort of oiling it up and getting it a bit seasoned. All right, so that's the only sort of bits I've been doing today. You know, I didn't even go out for a run. I just sort of potted around in the shed doing, you know, little bits and pieces, really not a lot. So basically made a little leather bag to put it all in, bit of paracord, and then there I've got a bit of horn on the deer antler or something like that, just to use as a button, as a toggle, and that'll keep it all nice and tidy. And where I like using the Pathfinder, you know, where I like using that Pathfinder stainless steel pan, it just makes it just a, you know, a little bit lighter and a little bit more compact. But I still like me, I still like the stainless steel stuff by Pathfinder. So I'll leave that there for a minute. So yeah, so what else has everyone been up to? Has anyone been doing anything today? There's no more new comments coming up. I don't know if they've all frozen, or people have just buggered off and not listening to me anymore. Okay, alright, it's telling me, right, okay. Alright, so yeah, so we've got 11 people so far apparently in the room, or in the shed. You know, you're sort of in the shed with me. Let's have another go. Yeah, let's take that out now. Sorry, just lost connection now. Don't really know what happened. Obviously the Wi-Fi is going in and out every now and again. So let's just take that off there. Right. How's the running going, Des? Yeah, all right, Barn. I went out yesterday. Well, I've been out running all the time. I had quite a nice run yesterday. Nice run Monday. I was doing sort of 6-8 milers, unpacking kit. What you are, Si? Are you not? You know, what are people? Can I ask a question? Pose a question. What's people's general consensus to do with that? Because I mean, tomorrow, as I say, I'm going out to a little local woodland. I don't plan on actually bumping into anyone. In the shed with Des, all the way from Frogmore, South Carolina. Hey, Frogmore Pipester, hello, sir. Or madam, I'm assuming, you know, got to be sort of nice there, haven't you? So, yeah, so what are people's general consensus then about sort of popping out up to the woods and stuff like that? I mean, as I say, I'm not going to be bumping into anyone. I'm literally just going to be there on my own. Well, might even take the dog as well. But other than that, you know, so what's wrong with that? Am I doing anyone any harm? I'm in West Virginia. Oh, wow. How is how's the lockdown and the virus affecting you people across the pond? Yeah, mate, Barney, it's got to be done, mate. You know, you're not expecting to be. Do you still keep in touch with people off of Google Plus? I don't know. I think there might be a few people, Andy, that have come over onto Instagram and YouTube, but not many. I mean, the guy that was it, Lone Wolf Bushcraft, the guy that started up that group, the Welsh guy. I haven't heard of him for absolutely yonks. So yeah, so I'm going out tomorrow. No lockdowns as of yet, but we should be, mate. You know, I mean, if you guys over the pond, you know, sort of carry on. You know, you get the ball rolling and then we follow, or it's almost vice versa. So, you know, as I say, we've gone up to this now tier 4. which obviously puts us into a slightly bigger kind of restriction in regards to who we socialise with, or who rather we can't socialise with. We can't go and get our haircuts. Not that I get my haircut anyway, I do mine at home, and stuff like that. Local unlimited exercise, allow repack kit. Yeah, I mean, I just think we should be allowed to, within reason. Like I say, this is one I always keep saying. If I can go to work, okay, and sort of, I can be in a building working with, hundreds of people. What's wrong with me sort of going out to a woodland wearing, I have to wear a face mask. My temperature's always checked every day I go in through the gate, and you know, well, what are you supposed to do? I mean, my daughter and her boyfriend are paramedics. They're frontliners, and they're saying that that the hospitals will be starting to fill up again, and that they're also running out of PPE equipment and stuff like that. So that's an interesting one. We don't seem to be clapping for the NHS staff anymore like we used to be on the first lockdown. That seems to have gone by the by. But what can we say? So all we can say right now is cheers for having a beer in the shed. I hope some of you are having a beer, or a cup of tea, or a cup of coffee, or a cup of the old Darjeeling tea, Barney. Yeah, there's not many of us, is there? And I wish I could get out to camp. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's a real weird one. That, I think, it's just, I don't know what to say. It's just, we can only sort of, it's a work, a lockdown, and yet I'm still going to work, and which I'm not kind of, I'm not sort of put out by it, but we can all still go to work, yet we're not allowed to go and visit a gym, or we're not allowed to do certain other bits. So I'm a bit worried about the winter challenge. I'm not at the moment, Barn. I was tempted to contact Joe to find out what his view on it was, but I think I'll leave it till after Christmas. Tiny has asked how the birch oil's coming along. Yeah, good, mate. I'm going to be making some more tomorrow, so it's packed in the Steuben at the moment. I can't remember where it is. I don't think it's down the front, or so. What's your plans for tomorrow when out in the woods? I'm probably going to be making some more birch oil, going out for a bit of brunch. See how it goes. I've got a bit of wood here, a bit of ash that I got when we was out last time, Chris. And what I might do is I was going to use that to do a noggin, when so I might even play around with maybe just starting to carve a noggin or something while I'm out. I'll see how it goes. It's dry tomorrow. I did plan on going out today, but the weather wasn't too good, and I still had a few bits to do around the shed, so I literally concentrated on them tasks, and then I'll get out. As I say, I'll get out tomorrow. So yeah, so that's about it, I think. What I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll see how it goes. I'll just how it unfolds. Just getting off to work. Afternoon shot of tequila. You all would hate me. I live on 3-acre tomato farm with lots of woods. Ah. Enjoy your work, Frogmore, sir. It's been raining since last weekend. Mate, it hasn't stopped hardly at all. It hasn't stopped. Christmas dinner. No, I'm not going to do a Christmas dinner. I'm literally just going out for a bit of brunch. I kind of know what I'm going to do food-wise, Simon. I don't really want to do too much in that respect. So I'm literally just for the part of the film, really. So I'll be going out, and also I want to season that new that plate that I'm going to be using potentially. I'm going to be using as a frying pan. So I'm going to be doing that sort of like tomorrow as well while I'm out. I want to see how that works as a frying pan, because I've never used. Yeah, 3 acres. You know what? 3 acres, 300 acres. Let's not qualm. That's even 3 acres of woodland's pretty good, mate. I wouldn't even worry about that. Bacon popcorn, yeah, I did that. I've done that before. That was nice. I can't remember who I did that with. Barney, I think. I'm not sure. Or was you there as well, Chris, when we did that one? Yeah, I'm probably just going to have a bit of brunch while I'm out tomorrow. and that's about it food wise. I could maybe do a video on maybe cooking on a bit of slate, or maybe using a shovel or something like that, but them videos have already been done. So oh, you was taking the wheat. Oh, don't worry about it. No worries, Simon. I took that on board. No worries. Yeah, that popcorn was nice. This would wash down nicely with a cup of tea. Yeah, I'm probably going to be taking coffee bags tomorrow, Barn. Even though I'll have tea in my brew kit, but I'll probably end up drinking a coffee. Ah, oh, hello, Paul. Welcome, mate. How's it going? I'm here. No worries. You never missed anything because, Paul, the issues that I've had with setting this up via my via the laptop was an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to have to go back and have a look at the software. So I'm currently doing it through my phone. So yeah, so if you go back and watch the beginning of the video, it's just, well, not that any of it's any good really, but the bit that was at the beginning is it's absolute dire. So I might edit that bit out maybe. But other than that, you know, we're doing it. So my phone's going off as well with messages. Okay, cool, I'm here anyway. No worries. Hope you're well. Hope the babies and your family's good and your wife's good and all that. Oh, that just stunned the conversation, didn't it? But anyway, Paul, I hope everyone's all right. I hope your family's good, and your new baby. I was the older. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, my birch. Did people see the last video of my of my birch bark sheaf? I purchased the birch bark from a company that Paul Bibby had put me onto. He's a guy that runs the the Wiltshire Bushcraft Club, I think it is, and he put me on. He actually gave me a shout out on one of Sandy's videos. Is it Wiltshire? I don't know. I don't know what his YouTube channel's called, but anyway, I got a shout given out on there. Someone give me Paul Bibby give me a shout out on there because he'd copied my birch pots that I'd made down in the first lockdown. Anyway, for quite a long time, I've been wanting to make myself a sheaf out of birch bark to accommodate. Yeah, I enjoyed that, Des. I definitely need to give it a go. Tier 4 shed project, perhaps. Oh, definitely, mate. But yeah, I wanted it to obviously accommodate this knife, and obviously there was the finished result. If you haven't seen the video, please go and have a gander at it. There was certainly some trials and tribulations when I was doing it, because obviously what's difficult is to obviously trying to get birch that long, you know, to be able to you know, make it that length to be able to accommodate a knife like this. Normally when you know, I mean, obviously people will make them out of, you know, in knives like this, but a lot of the time people make them for sort of like carving tools and stuff like that, or even axes, you know. And you know, it did take a lot of take a lot of birch, and I had to end up sewing two bits together to obviously get the length that I wanted. But as I say, it come out really well. It's now gonna, you'll probably see this with me quite a lot, and as I say, it come out, I'm really chuffed with that. Yeah, really pleased with it. So that'll be when I'm sort of out in the woods playing around, that'll be sort of around my neck, as sort of like my little necker knife now. So it's a shame to waste it. It's a nice little knife anyway. And then to use it as my oh, what's happening there? And then to use it, and then that's got the it's got a wooden sheath inside it to obviously accommodate the knife itself. So yeah, really pleased with that. So other than that, that's about it really, because I've been at work, and that's about it. So I'm thinking about doing, I might be thinking about doing these, doing some more of these candles. I don't know if people think they're a good idea or a bad idea. You know, would people buy those? As I say, candle in a tin, and then even when it's finished, you could even use that as a char tin, couldn't you? So I've got a few of these made now that I can just use. You know, that I just use in my kits. All right. So yeah, so is everyone set for Christmas then? I think I would. I think they would buy them. Brilliant. I hope so. You know, I'm thinking about doing that anyway. But how's everyone sorted for Christmas? Is everyone getting all their stuff ready for Christmas? We're ready. We're planning on having a virtual beer with some of our friends tomorrow. We'll probably be, I don't know how we'll be sort of, it's something that we've done for absolute years, and unfortunately it's the first year that we haven't done it so far. So we'll be having a virtual beer, as it were, whether it's through Zoom or whatever. But yeah, can't wait. Looking forward to that anyway. Still not the same as being with people in person, is it? Rather than on rather than on being with people face to face rather than over this. Christmas is going to be weird this year, just me and the missus, but we're well stocked. Yeah, mate, I know it's a weird one, Barn, isn't it? It really is. I'm really sort of, my dad's staying at home on his own. I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know if it needed to go as far as it has. And then it's all gone a bit mad down in Dover with all the lorries obviously trying to get back over into France. I think France was probably a little bit out of order, sort of closing the gates. They obviously knew that the sort of grief they were going to, the grief we were going to get over here, but being French, they probably don't care. You know what I mean? That's just them sometimes. I think we don't get on too very well anyway, do we? Historically, yeah, I've got everything for the kids. Still need to get say. Oh my God, you got to get something for the wife. Oh my word, you're treading on thin ground there, sir, aren't you? Have you got any plans of what you're going to get your wife? Maybe a new knife or something? Maybe a new gun? Or, I don't know, a new jacket or something like that? A new rucksack that you got your beady eye on? I suspect it was probably for the best with the new rules. Most of Europe has done the same, so we're not alone. Yeah, you're right, Bun. You know what I mean. I'm not going to sort of, I'm not going to argue about it or anything. It's just one of them things that's happened. You know what I mean. Paul has said, yeah, we're sorted. Just finished present for all the kids, but now we're into till for now. God only knows what it's going to do for Christmas. Two types of COVID around. Yeah, if I don't get her a new gun, she'll give me a new gun. Oh no, I think for Christmas, really, deep down, it's for children, isn't it? As long as the kids have a great time, the parents, it will just unfold for the parents. 4 hours of wrapping kids' gifts, working Christmas Day, Boxing Day. Oh, what? Yeah, them days are gone for me. I don't sort of have to worry about working Christmas Day and all that sort of stuff anymore. So it's nice. It's nice when you haven't got to do it, but then obviously it's not very great when you do have to do it. Is it working Christmas and Christmas and sort of during the times when it's when it's Christmas and that sort of stuff. But does it matter at the moment the way things are? It's probably not as bad really. Yeah, if you don't mind, folks, I'm going to roll myself a cigarette. I smoked 2 fags when I was setting this up earlier, and I didn't mean to, but I was getting a bit stressed out with setting up the laptop. I'm going to have to go away and have a look at the software that I've got with it and to see whether or not I can work it out, because as I say, at the moment I'm still doing it on my phone. At the moment, the timing for this Tales from the Shed is we're on 34 minutes, and this has got to be the longest ever Tales from the Shed, and it probably will be unless I do another one at some point live. All that running and you're still on the roll-ups, man. A man after my own heart. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of me think that's probably why I do run as well. I think just to sort of like, it is what it is, isn't it? I don't smoke overly heavy, but maybe that'll be a New Year's resolution. Don't know if I can ever stick to it. Roll it up, sitting here smoking a cigar and drinking coffee. Oh, nice one, mate. Did you do your tales on the shed entry at the beginning of this live chat? I might have done, Barn. It was 34 minutes ago. I haven't got a clue, mate. You know what I mean? I've got a head like a sieve. I might have done. I really can't remember because it come up on the laptop and then it went, and so I don't know. I had quite a few technical issues. I was planning to start this at 7. I should really have, when I did the to let people know when I was doing it. That's when I should doing it. That's a good idea, Chris. I'll tell you what. That's why I love you so much. That's why I love you so much. I'm gonna have to do it at the end. It issued used to issued in a day tailor made or tobacco. Bloody hell, Simon, are you that old? Simon Ridley, how old are you? Because like used to get issued it. Crikey, mate, you're not that old, are you, mate? I didn't think you were that old. Yeah. So I've still got the laptop on because I'm looking, and yeah, I'll do a light. I'll do it at the end. Cough, cough. I love my roll-ups, mate. I don't smoke loads, maybe 5 or 6 a day. When I do like a cigar every now and again. Paul, personally, I don't do cigars. I have done. I tried smoking a pipe a little while ago for Dave Fry's because he smokes a pipe, and Duke Bob Bushcraft, they were smoking pipes, and I was trying to give it a go, and to me it was just too much of a pain in the backside, too much fucking around, and also I wanted to keep taking it down because I'm a smoker, you know, like, so you instantly want to take a cigarette down. So Simon joined 1977, mate. I wouldn't have put you past a sort of. I thought you was about 12. I didn't think you was 1977 when you joined. Flipping heck, mate. You're quite a. I thought you was a lot younger than that, actually. So I thought you were about 12. So I hope YouTube doesn't mind me smoking a cigarette as well, or roll up. Can't say fag. Bit like the old Hamlet adverts, isn't it? So let's have another mouthful of beer. Chris, your last message has been hell for review because think they still got because you can't say fags, Chris. It's roll-ups. It's you can't say that. You can't say the F word. You've got to say cigarettes or roll-ups. You can't say X. All right. So be good. That's 2 you've got that you've had taken down now. There's no naughty. Is there not? Is there? I hope you're right. I hope you're right, Paul. And this good day, Des. Good day, everyone. I hope you're well. Hello, mate. How you doing? All the way over in Australia. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Take a drag. How's it going out in Australia? Have you not had any issues with fires this year like you did last year? Because you were really on it last year, wasn't you? You know, sort of dealing with the fires and that over in Australia. Hello, Tiny. Matt, how you doing, mate? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're well, mate. Tiny keeps he keeps you. Can you watch Alf Garnett on? Can you watch Alf Garnett on YouTube? I don't know, mate. I've never tried. Why is that? Is that because I think they still got issued tobacco in the Rat Packs in the 70s and 80s? They probably did, Chris. They probably did, but I was too young. Just got in from work, mate. Sorry, a bit late. Talk, mate. Don't worry about it, mate. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. As long as you're okay. Hope your family's all right as well. So we're just enjoying a beer, mate. I don't know if you're out in your out in your outside bar, or you're having a cup of tea and a bit of dinner. Who knows? What are you having, Matt? You having a beer? You can have a beer with me. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, and I had a beer for a little while. Last time I had a beer was when I went out with Barney and Chris and John. I was hoping John was going to pop in, actually. Hope you see John. John Martindale was going to pop in, but obviously he's got other things going on. Ah. So, just going to pour me beer. Does anyone else like Guinness? Is anyone else into Guinness? I love Guinness. Guinness is my favourite. Oh, good mate, move beer machine into small room that I've turned into a computer room. What's happened to your outdoor? What's happened to your shed then? Your bar? That's what I drink. You drink Guinness as well. I love it, mate. It's really nice, isn't it? It's a nice. It puts a bit of lead in your pencil, apparently. Makes you, if you drink too much of it, makes your poo turn a bit black, doesn't it? Close, close to the winter. Fair enough. Is Dave coming on, Matt? Do you know? His Fryers popping in. I know he's been busy making patches. His Dave Fryers has been working sort of 11, 12 hours a day at the moment, sort of knocking out pouches. Oh, okay. Hopefully he'll pop in. If you know, it'd be nice to see him if he does. But Dave's sort of working. All right, mate. Yeah, do text him. Yeah, cheers for that. If he does pop in, I know he's busy. Dave's making a shed load of pouches. He's trying to get on top of all his on top of all of his orders. You know, because obviously people, I think nationwide, are ordering stuff off him. The post has been a bit of an issue in this country as well to do with COVID, whether staffing issues and such like. I know I've had a lot of issues. Hello, Dan. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, so the Royal Mails had been having a lot of issues, I think, with staff. So no fires at the moment, mate. Very different season than last year. Really, is it a lot wetter? Is it a lot wetter out there, or you know, when you say the season's a bit different? Don't really drink, mate. To be honest, only on occasion. Fair enough. Mayo has been crap, ain't it? Yeah, I mean, I ordered some. Just folks, I don't know if I'll give you a bit of a heads up, but Heine Haynes. I've got some. They a little while last week when I had a look. They've got number 36 bank line. If people are after bank line, you know you can pay through the nose of it, through the nose for it on Amazon and also on eBay. But Heine Haynes did have number 36 bank line on there for about £6.50. Now with the post lost connection. I do apologise there, folks. I just lost the connection. Tourist? Why'd you call me? Why am I a tourist? Why's that? So so I ordered some from Heine Haynes, and as it goes, normally Heine Haynes, and even if you order something from the Woodlaw shop from Ray Mears, it comes really quick. But I do notice it's been a lot. The mail in the States is almost at a standstill. It took 3 weeks to get a package 400 miles to it. Well, I sent some badges out to Ty. He lives in Mississippi, I think, and he was the guy that sent me a package over with all the meat rubs in it and everything else. And okay, Matt, yeah, now I get it. And it took, I reckon he got them badges in about a month. It took about a month, and then I literally had a message last week because I had to send a badge out to Australia, and I think it took a month to get to the badge out to Australia as well. So obviously, I think most countries are suffering with their mailing issues, maybe due to staff and you know, obviously issues with the COVID and stuff like that. So it's quite a quite a serious thing, really. Let's have a quick look. So, what's going on then? So what else then? What else have people got to talk about? You know, because it's a bit weird me just looking. I didn't get one of your badges. LOL. Royal Mail Abyss, I suppose. Started on a special little project. What's your little project, Dan? A tourist? Do apologise, folks. I'm sort of like sneaking off. It's like I'm hiding for have a cigarette. Des, what do you think of YouTubers that push names, sleeping bags, and tents and don't use them for what they are? That's a good question, mate. Unfortunately, you know, when you become a big YouTube channel, something that I don't know about, I personally buy all my own kit. I don't get nothing given to me. Oh, apart from a gift from someone. But if there's something I want to buy, I buy it myself. Unless I'm going to get someone that's of a decent kind of a decent. So how are you filming this on your phone, Des? I'll come back to you on that one, Matt. Remind me in a minute. Now, my opinion of that is that Barney shared. We're in a little group, myself, Wilderness Nomad, and John, and I think Barney put a video up of a guy that a guy. I can't think who the guy is. He's quite a reasonable YouTube channel that has been. They won Tigress, I believe. Were using all these photographs without telling him. They weren't giving him nothing in return for it, whatever. And he's basically cut ties with one Tigress. His Cattys said, "That's it. I'm not interested anymore," because really they've taken they've taken the Mickey out of him. So it happens, doesn't it? I mean, from my own experience, I had it once with. That's it, Lone Wolf 902. That's it. Thank you very much, Tiny. And what happened was I had it with Bushcraft Essentials where I showed one of their stoves that I had, and then I had a lot of issue, and then I had a lot of emails come back from them telling me to remove the YouTube videos because of this, and this. And in the end, I just deleted them all because really all I was doing was promoting them. I was just promoting a product of theirs, and that was when I had a really low channel. So if people do that, if the bigger channels do that, if that's how they want to get by, then good luck to them. All right, my channel isn't that big, but I know for a fact I'm not going to be one of those ones. You're right, Chris. I'm going to be kind of independent. If someone like Fell Raven or Mora or someone like that wanted to send me a product, then fair enough. But I'm really not interested. I don't care. I did have a couple of people like Chinese companies contact me, but I turned them all down. I said no, I weren't interested. I even had one contact me, said that they love my YouTube channel and they wanted to send me a remote control car, and so you know it is what it is, isn't it? We've had more rain this summer so far. Well, that's probably a good thing, mate, isn't it? I suppose at least it keeps everything lush, and also it obviously keeps the fires down, keeps the fires away, doesn't it? I suspect as well, mate. So that's a good one. It gets me that you're friends with channels on Facebook, then they take off on YouTube, and you get co-op camp, and they just blank. Yeah. I don't. It's funny, isn't it? I think social media is social media. I mean, if I'm brutally honest, I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'll say I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. I don't watch a lot of YouTube channels. I'm going to say this. I'm going to put it there that there's some channels that I see their videos for what they are. I see, and they really don't fill me with anything. They don't fill me with any confidence. They don't. I find it's not very. They're not very honest. They're not being very truthful. Now I can't say that for everybody, but for some, I honestly think that they've just been lucky. Maybe for me, maybe in my early days when I used to f and swear a lot, maybe that sort of blacklisted me a little bit. Who knows? I'm not going to say ghosted, but what I do notice is that unless I title a video that I'm camping in the rain, tarp camping in the rain, poncho camping in the rain, they're the only videos really that seem to get any sort of views for me. Other than that, when I put a video up of me sort of crafting a birch bark sheath, or if I'm doing something that involves a bit of crafting, they really don't get a lot of. They really don't get a lot of. And they also get these £100 torches free from the likes of Olight. Mate, I don't get none of that. And have you ever had any weird or spooky experience out in the woods, mate? Chris, that's a good question, and I can probably count on one hand those times. That's excellent. I was out doing years ago. I used to do Duke of Edinburgh's award work, and for the local council, and myself and a female member of staff, we went to go and check some places in the Ridgeway, and the lady that I was with, she would go and visit the campsites, liaise with staff and check out their insurance and all that sort of stuff. And me, I used to actually go and walk routes, walk footpaths, look for access, because if we had disabled participants, I had to go and do all that kind of stuff. And what I noticed that there was a stretch of the ridgeway that I'd walked. I'd noticed that there's quite a lot of bits around there that they were called Hangman's Hill, Gallows Hill, and stuff to do with that kind of, that kind of air of stuff. And there was a bit of woodland that I had to walk through. It literally was like a bit of pine woodland. I had to kind of take this part, the path went along the side. I had to then dogleg through the woodland and then pick up this other path that takes me up into this open field. And I kid you not, I I couldn't wait to get through it. I could not. I was literally running. Once I got through, I kept looking over my shoulder. I kept looking into the woodland. I felt so uncomfortable. It was incredible. When I came home that night, because we went out each day, and when I come home that night, my wife being my wife, she loves horror films and I don't. And she said to me, I said to her, I said, do us a favour, can you check out? So I got the map out and I sort of showed her on the map, and we found a blog by someone that had walked majority of the ridgeway, and there was an action when we actually pinpointed it down. This particular bit of woodland that this guy had walked through, he'd experienced a very similar situation to me. I just felt like, I've slept in woodland where people where someone had committed suicide. As you well know, I've been, when we go to Cobham and places like that, I never feel uncomfortable there to do a solo or to camp with you guys. That's never worried me. But on that occasion, it was absolutely awful. I don't know. That's the only sort of experience that I've had with that kind of thing. Now, some years ago, I went through a little bit of a phase of kind of being scared of the dark, I think, and I'm not really sure where it come from, because I never had it when I was in the military or anything like that. Maybe because I had a gun, and all the rest of it. But as not that long ago, number of years back, you wouldn't have got me doing solos or anything like that, because I had this real discomfort of sort of wanting to sleep on be on my own. But now I sort of don't worry about it, and I almost think it's more of a challenge. So I hope it's answered that question, Chris. That was a good one. So they're nice. They're nice questions. Then I'm just gonna launch you out again. So at the moment we've got 18 people. I've got 4 thumbs ups as well. How cool's that? So yeah, so that's my only one experience that I've had with sort of feeling, like that. I've not had it since, and I hope not to have it since, to have it continue, after that as well. So. Oh, lovely. So yeah, out tomorrow. Steuben's packed. I was going to go out Sunday, and I didn't go out Sunday simply because because I was just sort of coming off a night shift. Good, thank you, Tiny. Thanks for the chat, mate. I'm off to work. Cheers. Take care, mate. Have a nice Christmas, and best wishes to you and your family. All right, take care. Yeah, so I was due to go out Sunday, and I ended up pottering around in the shed doing a few bits, and kind of thought, right, I'll save it until when I'm off work. So all good really. So as I say, I've got to pack up a few, just stick my food in and that in the morning, and I'll be heading out nice and early up the woods. It's a drier day tomorrow, I believe, forecast wise, than it was today. A bit of an odd day really, weather wise. One minute we had rain, then the sun come out, sun come out, pretty much how it was over here in the UK. I think we've had a bit too much rain now. I think we could do with some dry stuff, or even get a bit of cold weather, dry some of that wet stuff out. So yeah, ever have any trouble with animals while on an outing? No, we're lucky here in the UK. We don't really, sort of like in the US, for example. You might have the issues with different species of bears, coyotes in some places, and all the animals like that. But no, here we only tend to have. Oi, that's not nice, is it? No, we don't tend to really have that much sort of issue with animals here. Foxes or, the muntjac and stuff like that. They're quite evasive animals. They kind of stay away. Foxes might be a bit cheeky. When you go to bed, they might come in and nick some scraps of food. But other than that, no, not really. We don't really seem to have that many issues with animals in this country like that you probably do. It's obviously more of a hazard in America than it is obviously here in the UK. So yeah, thanks for that question. Oh, bear with us, folks. I've just got to plug in Yeti. We saw one of them. We saw a Yeti. We saw a Yeti, didn't we, Chris? And then it was you. We found out it was you. Folks, I'm just going to plug in the laptop because I can obviously see the questions on the laptop as well. Have you turned into Moors? Hello, I'm Mors Gohansky, wilderness living skills and survival instructor. Bear with us, folks. I'm just plugging it in the. I don't know. Moors had a tam o' shanter though, Matt, didn't he? I'm just going to plug that in. It's like I'm on my phone as well. I've got my phone set up. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? If I do it like that. Hang on. Sorry, folks. It's playing back on the on YouTube. Yeah, no, I don't think I am Mors Gohansky. I never could be, mate. He was an amazing person. Unfortunately, never got to meet him. But yeah, amazing person, isn't it? No, it's funny. Me and Chris had this conversation. Speaking of someone being an animal, I was in camo once in the woods, and I got the cops called on me for a Bigfoot sighting. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's really good. Wilderness nomad could have been your little boy. He could have been your son. Oh, that's brilliant. That's excellent. That is. Been mistaken for Bigfoot. That is excellent. That is superb. Yeah, Elmer Fudd's about right. Yeah, that's about right, Si. So yeah. But me and Wilderness Nomad, we're having a conversation about on Prime. I like watching when I'm at work. I was out camping one time and I now sat on my tent in the middle of the night. Oh, that's a good one. What was it, Andy? Was it a tawny owl or something like that? It'd be interesting to know what the sign would be for that. Sort of like if you were to sort of, study a Native American book. I've got a great book. I can't think what it's called now, but it's basically about Native American. I actually had an experience years and years ago where myself and a friend, we were basically kipping under a tarp, and we were both under the same tarp, and we left them. We had mess tins, and I literally left a few noodles in my mess tin, and between us we had a fox come in. Owls can associate it with missing 411. Are they really, Chris? That's interesting. That's an interesting series to watch, or an interesting couple of programs by David Pilates or whatever his name is. Chris, you'll know. But yeah, he's got Missing 411, which is one about children, and then there's another one about hunters going missing and that sort of thing. That's quite an interesting one. I did see one on talking about the Yeti. Apparently there was one on. I see one on Prime some time ago, and they were saying about England's Bigfoot, and it was Lake. It was some guy on YouTube. I can't think of his name now, but they went out with him. He's quite a popular YouTuber, and they went out with him somewhere in some woodland somewhere, saying that they reckon they'd heard a Bigfoot kind of. Les Stroud a good bloke to watch. Yeah, can you get him on YouTube, Chris? Can you watch them on YouTube? Are they on YouTube? I'll have to search them. We'll have to have a look later. See if they're on YouTube. Yeah, he's on here. Oh, okay. I'll have a look. I'll have to. I know. In the early days, I actually had a couple of likes on Instagram by the real Les Stroud, which I was quite proud of. You can download them on that app. Oh, okay. I'll have a look at that, Chris. Cheers. Oh yeah, good idea. I'll have a look at that, Chris. Nice one. How you getting on with that app, Chris? It's quite a good one, isn't it? I've just noticed that someone's given me a thumbs down on the Tales from the Shed. Obviously someone didn't like my conversation. I don't know. I put a book, I don't know if you know folks, but I put a book review on this morning talking about thumbs downs. And it wasn't long before someone gave me a thumbs down on a book review. Couldn't work it out. Maybe they just don't like Joseph Knowles or something. But yeah, I got a thumbs down for doing a book review. The thumbs down was there before it started, mate. I'm sure it probably was. It probably was, mate. It just happens, doesn't it? What do the lads think of the black cats around England? I don't know, mate. That's never really sort of spoke about that. I don't think about the black cats. I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? I don't really know. That's sort of it's almost like another one of them sort of you know, stories that's always been there. No, I don't really know about them black cats. I mean, what's your opinion on it? What's your take on it? You know, these black cats and that, these panthers and such like that have been seen on Dartmoor and, you know, stuff like that. Cool, blimey, I can't see anything now. Get on. You normally get a thumbs down at the start. I always do, mate. I don't know why it is. I think I'm probably not the only one. There's probably loads of channels that do it. It's probably you, Tiny. You probably do it to me. You're inclined to believe it. What are you inclined to believe, Barn? The thumbs downs or the black cats? Strange goings on. Yeah, Chris, didn't you put one up not long ago? Hello, Tim. How you doing, fella? You all right? Just a quick one, mate. Tim, did Mick phone you today? Oh, black cats. Okay, fair enough, Barn. Yeah, I mean, Wilderness Nomad put something up, didn't he, a little while ago in the group, didn't they? Was it earlier on in the year? Tim's in the house. Yeah, so what's the best stove for a communal camp? Best stove for a communal camp? Just have a fire. It wouldn't be surprised if there was black cats in certain places. Yeah, mate, there probably is. Dan, I mean, if I was, it depends on what you're going to have, mate. But I think, you know, look at your cooking equipment, look at your cooking platforms and that you're using. You know, if you're sort of communal cooking, I mean, you get some people that use these 2-ring burners, the big sort of heavy cast iron stuff, but yeah, an open fire with maybe a cooking platform or something over the top if you're able to have it, or the other alternative is maybe to use a cast or maybe to use a woody stove. Yeah, a woody stove, yeah, but if you can get one big enough that you're going to use for, you know, for sort of communal cooking, maybe if you're going to be using a cast iron pot, a Dutch oven or something like that, that might work. There's a lot of videos out there of big cats. They all can't be fake. No, probably not. I mean, what are people's take on Bigfoot or a woody stove if there's a couple of you? Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, what are general's people about Bigfoot? I mean, you know, I watched a lot of the Bigfoot documentaries, and the people that are into it, like, it's shocking that they, whatever video they watch, they positive, you know, feedback all the time. Stick with us, Dan. We'll show you the way. That's it, mate. Cheers. Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah, that's what I'll go for. There's a few options there, Dan. You know, whether you want to go for, but Bigfoot, I'm only a size 8. Yeah, but you got big hands, mate. I think there could be something that's out there we haven't found yet. I like to think so. Bigfoot has been seen around the Thames. Yeah, that's you, Chris. Loads of wild animals in South Carolina, but my worst night was a skunk. Um, Frogmore, my daughter was actually bitten by a skunk some years ago when we were at the Wilderness Gathering, which is a big sort of big show here in the UK. And we normally used to go down early because we used to help out, and I used to help out on one of the stalls, you'd do some teaching and that. And my daughter actually got bitten by a skunk that was actually on the little farm that was there. Yeah, there's a bit of information for you. Yeah, yeah, daughter got bitten by a skunk. And that was her Native American nickname, bitten by a skunk. That's tiny, 100%, mate. You lot have always put me in the right direction. Oh, too right, mate. That's what it's all about, Dan. That's what it's all about. Do you believe in Krampus? No, I don't. I don't believe in Krampus. Woke up with a cow sniffing me under my tarp. Well, God, that's a weird one at all, isn't it? Dan, Tiny could open a shop. The amount of gear that he's got. He puts a lot of us to shame, I think, with the amount of camp gear he's got, especially all his overland stuff as well. Krampus, yeah, it's check it out, Barn. It's a I think it's a German sort of like a German half devil, half two like a stag or something like that, or I don't know, and he sort of steals children and something like that. Check it out. They actually celebrate something like that in Germany, I think, or it's to do with the Krampus. Oh, it's Austrian. Oh, thank you. Oh, cheers, mate. I thought it was German. I thought it was actually German, Chris. Oh, I thought it was German. Scared the life out of me on a misty morning. I bet it did. I'll tell you what. While I was making them candles today, especially this one, this Viking one. Oh, you want to smell it? It smells absolutely gorgeous. Yes, mate, they do. Same there. Yeah, they do the same there too. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I was under the assumption that it was German, but I suppose pretty close. I suppose it can be either. Yeah, there's a film. There's an actual film, isn't there? Like a Krampus film or something. I'm just going to break myself open another Guinness. And I'm back. So, yeah. Bloody hell, folks. This has been going on for nearly an hour. It's great, isn't it? Chatting to people all over the world. It's fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Oi, oi, Savaloy, JP. Ah, hello. Hey, JP, how's it going? Are you still out in your camper van, or are you at home? What are you up to, mate? Haven't seen you for absolute ages. Last time we were going to see you. Haha. Oi, Savaloy. So, how you doing, mate? Hope you're all right. Hope Sam's all right. Family's good. Everyone's okay. Hope your brother's good. Back now. Catch up ASOP. No worries. Oh, you're back at home now. Oh, that's good. Did you have a nice time up in Scotland? Those photos look really good. Coolio, I'm game, mate. I've had enough of the city. Need to go. I think we all need. I think we all need to get away. Loves you. Yeah, I love you too, man. Yeah, I love you. Miss you. Miss you so much. Yeah, I think all this stuff's put a kibosh on it. Did you, JP? Did you have a nice time up in Scotland? You had some. There were some lovely pictures up there. The weather was obviously typical Scottish weather, I'd imagine. But say hello to Sammy for me. Send my love. Yeah, no worries, mate. We just got to let this fucking. Oh, I swore. Got to let the COVID go, haven't we? Get rid of this COVID. Get rid of this lockdown, this tier 4 malarkey. So what are we on now? Road trip soon, eh? You are. Yeah, lucky you though. I can't. I'll still have to go to that. Well, I still have to go to work. I'm not as lucky as you, retired, living the life of Riley. I still have to go to work, unfortunately. Someone has to keep the country running. Me and Matt Tiny, we keep the country running. The beer's kicking in. No, it's not. I'm fine. I'm not like you. Not like, you know, you have a little drop of whiskey and you talk whiskey crap all the time, don't you? Hey, you know, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Hey. When you're free, I'm always free. I'm always free, mate. I'm going out tomorrow. I'm going out for a walk tomorrow. I caught up with Scotty. Scotty come out camping with us a few weeks ago. We went out camping together. He come out with us only up that little tiny bit of woodland up my way. He come down from London and we had a camp out. I'm free tomorrow, mate. Samantha, hello, Doug. Hello. Hello, Sam. How are you? All right? Hello, Doug. You've even spelt it like you were going to dig. Dead man's fingers. Oh. Are you on that, Tim? It's lovely, mate, isn't it? Lovely. Des is slowly evolving into Mr. Scissors. No, I'm not. I'm not evolving into Mr. Scissors. I've actually got a pair of scissors up there, but they're not Mr. Scissors. They're his nephews, and he's very well behaved. So, you know, he don't swear. He's really good. So, yeah. So, hang on. I'll tell you what I am going to do, though. Oh. You all right, Sam? You all right? Did you have a nice time up in Scotland? All wrapped up in your nice 10 layers of clothes? Mr. Garrison. Mate, I tell you what, right, I've been getting into South Park so much. It's fantastic. I'm absolutely loving it. It's absolutely cracked me up. Mate, I've got to shoot outside for a roll-up and don't drink the new baby and twins, etc. Did you know they were actually due today? Wow, so they come a bit early then, Paul. Wow. You know, so... Wow, that's good, isn't it? At least mum's healthy, babies are healthy, and obviously family's good. So that's all that matters, mate. Isn't it? You know, you've got Christmas sorted. So despite what's going on, lockdown and everything else, forget all that. That's irrelevant. That's cosmetic. I'm good, thank you. Well early, yes. Glad you're good. Hope you enjoyed Scotland. Did you have any haggis while you was up there? Say hi to the gang for me. I will do. I will say hello to. I'll say hi to them all for you. Lauren's working Christmas Eve because she volunteered to work Christmas Eve. 5 weeks old. Wow, 5 weeks old already. Blimey, mate. Time goes. Well, you know, you've already got some boys. You'll know it's. You know, you can see how quickly time goes when you have children. Before you know it, you'll be drawing your pension, and even though there won't be a pension, you'll be drawing your bus pass if they're still about. Who knows? Ugh. Can you do one of these Christmas Day? No, I bloody can't. I think I've got nothing better to do than fucking sit in me. Oh, I've done it again. Then sit in my shed and talk to a bloody mobile phone. No, I can't. I'm drawing my pension, loads of haggis. Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. Drawing your pension, you bloody cheek, you fucking... Oh, I've done it again! You're younger than me! Drawing your pension. I don't know. Look at my clothes, see? I'm like a bleeding tramp. You're right, I am like Morse Gahansky. Ruth chucked you out, ain't she? No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. She hasn't chucked me out. It's Tales from the Shed. It's live, so I've got to do it. Tales from the Shed, haven't I? Mrs. Scissors. No, I can't. I'm supposed to be good. The beer hasn't kicked in. I'm all right. I'm all right. Company pension, mate. Yeah. What's one of them then? I'll never know what one of them is. So. Yeah. So. Does anyone else use these titanium plates then? You know, I'm going to be using mine as I plan on using it as a frying pan. You know, let's talk about gear because we all like talking about kit, don't we? So, oh, what's that? That's a chopping board. So, what do you think? What items of gear are on your Christmas list, Des? Well, I've had a sleeping bag. I've got a sleeping bag coming, and I've had that. I bought the sleeping bag ages ago, and I'm under strict instructions by Mrs. Cattys that I'm not allowed it until Christmas Day, as you well know. No, titanium plates suck. Well, I'm going to give it a go. I'm seriously going to give the titanium plate a go for my own my own experience. I just bought a new sack and liner. Oh, what you bought? What rucksack you bought, mate? You bought anything nice? Is it for photography and wildlife watching and that sort of stuff? Potty mouth catties coming out now, mate. I know it's terrible, isn't it? I'm trying not to. I'm you know, I'm not. I'm trying not to swear, and I am gonna. Not, I'm not. I'm glad. Um, anyway, yes. So I've got a sleeping bag. I've got a new merino wool base layer top that my wife's bought me. Both, bro. It's a Corinthian. Oh, see, your mate. You earn so much. Well, you got so much money. It's incredible. Drunk upon opening the can. Don't talk to me about getting drunk, Christopher. Yes, Des, I use one of those plates. Mate, I'll tell you what, Tiny, I've got it to use it as a frying pan. So it's not a plate. Yeah, same bag as me. Yeah, the bag that I'm not allowed to have yet. The one that you were using weeks before I'm even allowed to even use mine. The only time I used it was when I tried it out and go outdoors, and that's it. Now it's got to be kept away. I even see it. I even see the sleeping bag. It's in that linen. It's in the cotton bag, and I even see it in the bedroom. But I'm not allowed it. Bear with a sec. I think dog's outside. Rosie. Is that Rosie? No. So yeah. Oh. So yeah, I'm not allowed my sleep bag till Christmas time. I'm having a new tube set up, mate. Rosie, yeah, the dog. I'll see if I can get her. Bear with us, folks, and I'll just see if I can get the dog. Oh, Rosie there, Ruth. I'm just going to go and get Rosie. Give us a minute, folks. Come on in. Rosie. Rosie. Alright, folks, I'm coming back. I'm just getting the dog. Come on in here. Here. Boy, in here. Right, I'm sort of back. I've got the dog somewhere. Here. Come here. Come here. Oh. There she is. There she is. Still going strong. Just about. Her legs playing her up though. Got the new one Tigress Smoky Hut with the inner. Shush, don't. Who's that? You just ripped that off.
Rip what off?
Yeah, my wife's photobombing the thing now.
Special delivery.
Oh, look what she's bought me. She's got me some hobgoblin. You can't, you know what I mean? That's, you know, can I ask for anyone better, eh, than my wife? Oh, yeah, so we've got the dog. It's alright, I'll close it. You've ripped me, she's broke me bloody hook thing, isn't she?
Oh, that dog gets more attention than I do.
Unbelievable. You couldn't plan it, could you? Bloody woman. Hi, Ruth. She's just gone back in there. Sam, I'll tell her though. Now that's a good wife. Mate, if she don't do it, right, she gets a clip round the ear hole. God blimey, your missus well trained. Of course she is, Barn. You know what I mean? Like I said to you, I don't drink them all. You're joking, Si. I ain't drinking all them. But have you actually tried that? Hobgoblin Ruby, it's well nice. It's a really nice ale, that is. Let's pick the dog up. So there's Rosie. Ooh. There she is. Oh, look. Say hello to all the YouTube people. Hello, YouTube people. Yeah, look. She's still going strong. Well, kind of going strong. Her age is definitely kicking in now. But she's doing all right. Well trained. Who's that? The wife or the dog? Oh, she's kicked you out, you lucky. Oh. But she's still bringing me beer out, mate. You know what I mean? I can't ask for anything better than that, can I? She's still bringing me beer out. You know what I mean? So even if I am going to stay in the shed, or she don't want you going back in the house, you guys will know me too well. That's low. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I've got it under control. See, keeps you out there. Yeah, definitely. I think I'll end up getting smashed out here. I think if it, you know what I mean, if it carries on. But let me top my beer up. Oh. Oh, yes. So, yeah. So what else have I got? I've got a running vest. I wanted a vest where I could put some water bottles in it, first aid kit and stuff like that. So I've got a little sort of mini running vest to wear because I sort of want to up my gains. I'm going to try and, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I'm trying to cut down on my smoking quite a bit. So with that, I obviously want to do a bit more running. And I want to just get a running vest just to put some sort, especially when I'm running during the colder months, just to put some bits and pieces in there when I do get cold, hat, things like that, really, just when I'm out running. But other than that, don't really know what else I've got, unless they've sort of unless they've planned, they're going to surprise me with some other stuff. I'm not really sure, but I don't think I've done too bad, with a sleeping bag and that sort of thing. I've got to tap out, lads. Thanks, Des and Matt. Great chatting. Hit me on the messenger for that link, fellas, and have a great break. Yeah, no worries, Dan. You take care, buddy, and have a nice Christmas, and please stay safe. All right. So, so with that, I'm going to roll a cigarette. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you, sir, and stay safe. See you, Dan. Yeah. So. I'm going to roll a fag. I bought one of them saws a little while back, them Boreal 21s, and you should do this more often. Do you think so, Barn? Tim, is that the same as the one Cypress tent? Do you think I should do it more often? I don't mind doing them, but I think they can take up quite a bit. I know you're kind of governed by how much time you do, but I think doing one every now and again I don't mind. Just see how it goes. I mean, this one's running on for like nearly an hour now. It's going to be my longest tales from the shed ever, but yeah, I think it's, I mean, sort of like when we're in, when I'm in the shed, I do like to undertake some little tasks and stuff like that, do some little jobs. Hi, my friend, bit late to the party. Happy holiday. Hello, Mark. Hope you're all right, mate. I'm a few beers in now, so if I start talking sort of like a bit of beer crap, you'll know. Mark, just a quick one, mate. Raj has put, did you see the picture that Raj put up on his Instagram of the samurai, of the guys drawing out the samurai, the stainless steel or titanium? What's that, Chris? Do stainless steel or titanium? Oi, you've got a flipping nerve. You ordered bleeding Pathfinder gear from flipping America. So don't even, I know it's good, Mark, isn't it? So don't you come on here and start having a pop at me about titanium or stainless. I'll use what I like. All right, you. I know, Mark, it's really good, isn't it? Sorry, I'm getting all these messages from other people now. That's what I want. There's one of those saws. Really good, mate. I'm really impressed with it. Really good. I got the no, which is my favourite, Chris. I think at the moment it's stainless, because obviously I've used quite a lot of stainless. But I'm going to give that titanium plate a go and see how I get on. So I'm not really sure, but I do like the, you know, I like them both really. I don't, you know, I mean, I like them both. I say titanium. I've got a titanium cooking pot and stuff like that, but that's just to boil stuff up in and things like that. But I'll see how it goes tomorrow when I use that titanium plate when I go out. Yeah, that saw. If you haven't seen it, folks, I'll get it out. You can have and me saw. So it's by Agawa. When I had a look on Tamarack the other week, they're actually sold out of these. This is the Boreal 21, and they're actually so. Excuse me, and they're actually sold out of them. This is the Boreal 21. I think this is kind of the middle sort of size. And I'm not going to unfold it and everything else because you'll see it in some of my videos. It basically unfolds into like a bow saw. £70 it is though. It's quite an expensive, you know, it's quite an expensive saw, but we can never have enough saws, can we, as bushcrafters and people that like to go camping? But yeah, not a bad bit of kit really. Dave Fry's, I think, had a couple. And to be quite honest, when he had them, I never really took a lot of notice of them. And then eventually I bought one. I think it was watching, I think I watched Paul Kirtley. I think I watched one of Paul Kirtley's videos, which is a bit of a rarity for me. And it kind of prompted me to sort of purchase one. So I've got one of them saws. Yeah, so they're not a bad bit of kit. Dave's probably got them all. He's probably got all 3 of them, you know what I mean? He's probably got all 6 of them because they do one in like a yellow handle as well. This one's going to be on record breakers. I think it is, mate. It's just gone on for over an hour, isn't it? Crikey, that's even longer than some of my other films. So I bought myself a John pack from Self-Reliance Outfit. It's a great simple pack that rides well. The Boreal saws rock, never enough of anything for me, mate. I think we're all the same, innit? We always see a bit of kit and them saws they do look good, mate, but they come with a price, you know. I mean, I like using, you know, I've got silky saws, I've got, you know, good old Laplander and stuff like that, but yeah, you know, bow saws are good, aren't they? I like a bow saw, but I like a saw. Cuts wood, doesn't it? It all goes hand in hand with what we do as outdoors folk. So yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just gonna light my cigarette again. What's that? Try. It's the price I'm stumbling with. Yeah, you know what, mate? I was like that as well. But amount of gear you've got, you know, 70 quid. That's nothing for you, Matt. That's nothing. A bloke on your wages. That's like a, you know, buck saw. What about buck knives? Right, folks. I'm going to introduce you to this guy, Mark. Mark, who was a guy that I used to work with at my job, and he's right. He likes his knives. He's not a bushcrafter as such. Owns a boat. He's now retired from the same place as JP, and oh, thank you very much, Ben. That's very nice. And but Mark, his downside is that he likes buck knives, and no, I don't really like buck knives, and we've always had this banter about buck knives, haven't we, Mark? But Mark has got some really nice knives. He's got a really nice collection of knives. You know, I think you would, you know. You know, but the thing is with Mark uses his buck knife to chop carrots. That's about all he uses his knife for. What about buck books? Cheers, my friend. No worries, Mark. What about buck books? What are you talking about, Chris? Is that wine? Is that you drinking too much whiskey now? Are you drinking too much whiskey as well, mate? We're gonna get drunk here together, aren't we? I think. Buck boots. Buck boots. I don't know buck boots. What's them? Come on, Chris, because you're another one with all the kit. Matt, you need to speak to Wilderness Nomad because he'd probably put you to shame with. Yeah, you're bloody right there, mate, with your yeti fat fingers. But yeah, I think Wilderness Nomad, you need to speak to Matt Tiny because I think he'd give you a run for your money when it comes to cooking kit. can't Google anything at the moment because I'm on here, aren't I can't Google anything. I'll have to have a look when I'm offline, mate. I can't do anything, because obviously being a YouTuber, I've got my laptop on. I'm talking through my phone. It's quite a. I've got a beer in my hands and a fag. It's a multitasking job, isn't it? So I'll have a little look later when I'm finished. So you all right, Rosie? So is JP still there and Sammy, or have they gone? Yes, YouTube celebrity. Don't think I am, mate. As much as I'd love to be, I don't. No, I don't know. I don't think I would. I don't think I really would love to be either. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be a YouTube celebrity. Yeah, I'd love to have a few more. I'd like to have a bigger subscriber base, but you know what? That'll come. I'm sure it will come at some point. All the best, mate. Got to shoot. Merry Christmas and see you in the new year for a camp. All right, mate. See you later, Tim. Do you ever get recognised in the street? No, I don't, mate. I don't think, apart from people that I got close, people that that I know from camping and stuff like that. No, not really. I've not had it yet. I've not had it where people have come up to me, and I don't think I'm big enough for a start. I don't think I'm a big enough YouTuber at the moment to sort of get that kind of status. Really, did you ever see the Afghan pressure cooker that Simon used? Vaguely, I've seen it in an advert. Tiny, you need to talk to Wilderness Nomad. Are you still running? I am. Yes, Mark, I am. I'm running all the time. I didn't run today, but I did a 6 mile yesterday. I'm sort of ranging between 6 and 10 miles at the moment, but in the new year I'm hoping to up it. I got a running vest for Christmas off my missus, and I'm planning on upping the game really, and hopefully maybe try and get rid of this as well because I'm fed up. I'll say I'm fed up smoking. I do enjoy having the odd fag cigarette, but I need to knock it on the head, and I ain't getting any younger really. Joking aside, I'm 51 now, so still younger than you, Mark. But just bear that in mind. Are you still training? Are you still training, Mark? This bloke, Mark Lawrence, don't ever get him to show you a block. Ever. If you ever meet him in the street, don't ever try and offer him out or anything like that because you'll come unstuck. Alright? It's, what I mean? If you've not seen It Man, then watch It Man because he'll remind you of It Man. Obviously without the slanty eyes. It's a conversation. Yeah, pillow arms. Yeah, all right. At least I ain't got pillow hands though. At least I could still hold stinging nettles without any gloves on. Yeah, so that's my comeback at you. Touche. All right. At least I could still hold a stinging nettle. It doesn't bother me. I don't have to wear a pair of gloves when I hold stinging nettles. Cheers, Mark. Are you having a beer? Have you got the lever tankard out? Have you got your lever tankard out? Having a beer? Folks, I don't know how long people want me to carry this on, but we're getting into an hour and 10 minutes. So I might, I have Guinness. Yeah, he's on the Guinness. I might, well, it depends what people's general consensus is. If they want me to keep it going, we'll go on for a little while longer. But if not, I've seen you hold stinging nettles. Did you always have gloves on? No, I don't, Chris. I don't, do I? I don't. Don't go there, sir. Don't go there. Right. I'll give it to the end of the cigarette and then we'll call it quits, yeah? We'll leave it at that because people are starting to go now as well. I'm down to 14 people, unless it creeps up again, you know what I mean? So, You love the banter. Of course I do. I wouldn't have it with anyone else. Well, I would. I'd have it with a lot more other people than you. But yeah, I'm just having a laugh. So yeah. So folks, we'll start to wind down now. I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that. I think. All right. So I'm going to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Please stay safe. All right. Everyone have a good Christmas. In the current situation with COVID and all that sort of stuff. I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by and saying hello. And having a nice little chat. I haven't done a one of these lives for ages. The last one I did, I think, was at Friarswoods back in the summer. All right, so thanks, Mark. You know what I mean. Thank you. Love you. Bring your drop short catch. So yeah. All right, folks. All right, so we'll call it a day. Yeah. So everyone, really, please stay safe. Have a good Christmas. And hopefully we'll catch up again in a new distant future. I'll have videos going up on YouTube all the time, but hopefully catch up with everyone again soon. All right, so stay safe and love you all. Thank everyone for stopping by and joining in on the conversation. All right, see you later. So it's a Tales from the Shed. Tales from the Shed. Tales from the Shed with your host, Des Cattys. I've got to be careful because I might hit my fucking head on the vice. Laters.